Today I plan to make a healthy borscht. I've got about 4.5 pounds of beef that's already cut into stew-sized pieces, 1 beet, 1 small cabbage, 1 bell pepper. I have 5 carrots and 9 tomatoes. That's what I'm going to start with, and we'll go from there. I've put the meat into the pot to boil, and I'm adding 1 tablespoon of salt so it cooks with the water. Got the bell pepper washed and took out the seeds, and now we're going to chop them small by putting them in this little machine, or we can do it by hand. Okay, I just put some bell peppers right here on the bottom, and I'm closing this, and I'm just doing real quick like this, and it cuts it into little pieces like this in here. The vegetables are all done, at least the bell peppers, and we're going to go to carrots next. Okay, I've got this shredder on Amazon that helps me shred the carrots. If you don't have something like this to shred it with, you can also do it by hand. But it gets the carrots nice and thin like this. I have a cabbage about this size. I'm gonna shred it as well for the borscht. I have a cabbage shredding knife that just makes it much easier to shred and gets it nice and thin without you having to control that. But again, if this is something you don't have, it's easy just to cut it in half like this and just shred small like this as well. So whatever's easier and whatever tools you guys have at home, you're welcome to use it. The meat is boiling. I'm gonna just use this sifter to get some of the film off the top. This stuff right here. Got the beet peeled, and I've cut it into 3 sections like this, and I'm wearing a glove because the beets stain and it's hard to get that stain out. And we're going to shred it the same as we did with the carrots. Just watch out for the fingers, and the glove helps if you slip a little bit and touch the sharp objects right here so you don't get cut. If you don't have a shredder, you can cut the beets by hand as well. I want to blend these tomatoes and use that in my borscht instead of the tomato paste in the can. So I'm gonna use the boiling water and ice water shock to soften the skins so I can blend them. I've already cut the little crosses on the top to help them peel easier. So I'm throwing them in here one by one, and then I'm gonna throw them in the ice water. The skin is starting to make little cracks. That means it's ready. It's been about 20-30 seconds. I'm putting them in ice water now to shock them. I think that's enough time in the cold water. Gonna take them out and peel them. The skin peels pretty easy now that it's been shocked. I'm gonna peel it all. Cut out the end part in the back, this little piece, and then put it in the blender and add it to the soup. This is what the tomatoes look like once I got them peeled and cut and put in the blender. Now we're gonna blend up the tomatoes. I'm gonna put it on the low. Got the meat boiling for a while, probably for at least an hour, maybe more. Now I'm gonna add the tomatoes in there. I'm also adding all the vegetables in to boil at the same time. They're all right here. The carrots, the bell peppers, the cabbage, and the beets. I'm gonna add them all one by one in there. Okay, I'm adding in the bell peppers, the carrots, the beets, and the cabbage. Voila! Now I'm gonna mix it all together. This is what it will look like once everything is mixed in. Cook for 20-30 minutes to marinate the flavors. I've added 2 more teaspoons of salt and cooked for another 10-20 minutes. Okay, the borscht is ready, and it has a lot of vegetables and meat, and it has a nice sour taste from all the tomatoes. Try it out, let me know what you think.